Alrighty then. Go Arcadia. Hi, I've been filming some videos recently about the guitars that I play and use to make music and recordings with, and I thought I might expand that into the horn section, as it were. If you remember me from back in the day, back in Arcadia, you might recognize this as the trumpet that David German taught me how to play back in the 5th grade. It's a Conn student level B-flat trumpet, and I used this all through high school, still have it now obviously, and you know, played it for marching band and concert band and pep band and different things. I was still using it when I decided to maybe bring some trumpet into the recorded music that I was doing, which, you know, maybe it sounds like a no-brainer, but it was by no means a no-brainer. I hadn't touched the trumpet in about 15 years when I made that decision. So anyway, glad I still had it, and brought it out in 2002 for the album I Lied, for the song I've Moved On. And it worked out pretty good. Used it a little bit more here and there. Believe I was still playing this exclusively when I decided to try some faux jazz. I can't call it real jazz. It's not. I'm not a jazz trumpeter. I was just punching keys and blowing stuff. But it was on the song Dance Hall, where I did just some sort of riffing, scatting kind of. You see, I'm not really playing anything. It's just, but it sounded right for that song, so I stuck with it, and have since learned to actually write parts down that I want to play well. Makes a big difference. A few years after that, I joined a brass ensemble at church, Gabriel's Brass, and was playing third trumpet, sometimes second trumpet, beside Craig Hartgee and Tom Gabrielson, and who both played cornets, and I still had this this B-flat trumpet, which I thought was good enough for me, but I couldn't tell at the time how much I was clashing with the smoother, rounder tones of the cornets that Tom and Craig were playing. It just so happens that Craig, who owns about 200 horns, he plays them all, believe me, was looking to sell his Blessing, made in the USA, B-flat cornet in the English style. You notice it's a lot squatter and shorter, and really a beautiful instrument. I got a great deal on this, I have to tell you, and so I started playing that with the Gabriel's Brass, and have been using it for the most part to record with ever since. Just a beautiful instrument. This is the one you hear on, let's see, the New Year? Yeah. Goes like this. You remember the rest of it. Let's get rid of some of that spit. And actually brought it out for the most recent album too, to supplement what at the time was just a guitar solo in Long Haul. I thought it needed some horn coloring, so I brought this out, and let's see if I can play it. A little bit. Let me try that one more time. Yeah, that was it pretty much, and I wish I could play it more for my music. I guess I'm just not naturally thinking this would work good for a trumpet part, and I usually think of it maybe 6 months after the album is done, and maybe I should have put that trumpet in there. But anyway, it's something that I cherish. I'm so glad that my parents had enough faith to buy me that horn. I know it was no small sacrifice at the time, and I've stuck with it, and still keeping the faith. So you know, the Blessing, B-flat English style cornet, and the Conn B-flat trumpet. Boom!